this video, I'm going to be listing what I think are the top 3 best beginner fish, which the first one being the bristlenose pleco. Bristlenoses are really hardy fish that can go well with heaps of other fish, like most other aquarium fish that won't try and murder them, they can go with. And they also don't get as big as a lot of other plecos. Most of them get humongous, but bristlenoses only stay around like 5 or 7 centimeters long. But it sort of depends on your bristlenose. Sometimes they can get a little bit bigger. They go well in 50 liters. My bristlenoses are in a 45 liter tank because their tank and a few other fish's tank leaked, and so they're in a fairly small tank, but it's not that bad. So I reckon 50 liters would probably be around the smallest. Also, bristlenoses clean the glass of your fish tank. They clean off most of the algae all over the glass, which makes it look very nice. But they don't clean your actual tank. They'll clean off the algae off the glass, but they won't eat like poop and stuff. Like they poop so much. Oh my goodness! Like you put the fish in, and then you wake up in the morning. There's like the Great Pyramid of Giza just in there. Like they poop so much. So they won't clean like the tank. They'll clean the glass and stuff, but they're gonna poop a lot. Like they poop heaps. So anyways, the second fish on the list that I reckon is very good for beginners is neon tetras. Neon tetras are one of the most popular tropical fish in the world to keep as pets, and they're also pretty hardy, which makes them good to go in a lot of beginners' aquariums. And they only need a tank of around 30 liters depending on how big your school is. They do need to be in schools. My school is only 5 at the moment, and I have a 30 liter tank. Bigger is better, always. It's always bigger is better. Yeah, they should be in schools of at least 5, and over that is way better. Nothing under 5 because they get stressed because they're schooling fish. And they also go well with like a gajillion other really peaceful fish. So like, yeah, all the other fish like loaches, angelfish, and bristlenoses, other tetras are really good tank mates for them, and they don't destroy plants. Well, they might in your ones, but most of the time they don't destroy plants. So they're really good for aquascape fish tanks and or just planted tanks in general. They don't dig big holes everywhere like other big fish like cichlids. And the third one, the last one, that I reckon is a very good beginner's fish, are guppies. Guppies are like super duper hardy fish, and they're also so easy to breed. Like the hardest thing about keeping them is not getting them to breed. Like if you get guppies and you get a male and a female, it's almost certain they're going to breed. You can just get males or just get females and they won't breed, but if you get males and females, they're like almost certainly going to breed. They don't need a massive tank. Obviously don't put them in a tiny fish tank. I think like 20 liters is okay as long as you have all the right stuff for them. I say like 20 liters per like 5 adults. You can have like a bunch of babies in there, but you'll probably have to eventually start selling them because they will just breed like crazy. Yes, they do eat their babies, but not all the time. They'll miss a lot of babies unless there's like no hiding places in the tank, which I recommend you do have hiding places so that they feel comfortable. And they are very peaceful as well. They can go with a lot of fish like loaches, bristlenoses, sometimes other tetras, yeah, and obviously other guppies. Except they do like nip each other's fins. Like if you look at some of my guppies, they have like nipped fins and stuff because there's like a bunch in there. But all the time they're just very peaceful and they always look happy for some reason. I don't know why, it's just a thing about guppies. They just look happy. And yep, are those the top 3 fish I would recommend for beginners? I might do like a top 3 worst fish sometime, but I don't know when. But like, yeah, those were the top 3 best fish for beginners in my opinion. And yeah.